Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of A Dairyman's Diary. My name is Frank as always, and this morning you joined me on a feed up really. Now, in order to start that, I think we'll do is just go and take some silage bales out of the pit. We've still got a little bit of snow floating around here, not a lot, but there's some here still. And you can see here, this is our main power at this kind of scrape things up, but we're fighting on anyway. It's melting away, which means most of the farm is a big sopping wet mess really. So to combat that, we're doing a couple of things. First things first, we're just gonna take some of these bales here. Wonderful. We are just gonna feed up the cattle here, put the cattle down at the yard, at the chicken yard as well, and we're gonna go and have a bit of a look at something different today. We're looking at swapping out a tractor. There's a few ongoing talks. I've just been a bit unhappy with one of them for a while now, and felt like I haven't been getting as good enough service on it as I need. So yeah, we're looking into a few things there, but before we do that, like I say, we're just gonna get everything fed up. So first things first, you can already hear the John Deere's purring away. We've got some hay in there that we're gonna load in as well, and then we're just gonna go and grab a couple of bales of straw to boot. So we'll just stop here, swing that around. Let's get some of you out of here. Ooh, I've just about got them, there we go. Let's just get a better hold of those guys, I think. So how have you been anyway? I hope you all are surviving. Storm Dennis has been through not long after Storm Kira, and we're all kind of collectively trying our best to outlast them all, and I think here we've been okay, finally, thankfully, but I know a few of you folks have been less fortunate, so do let me know how everything's going there. Right now though, we're going to take the Pouse and go for a little bit of a drive. We're going to head on over to the store stack really, but to do that I've just got to go and open the gate up here. Wonderful. Like you say, there's still a few bits of snow all around the place, but for the most part it's getting away. Okay, and off we go. Get over that. Oh, it's got me stuck on a big mound of snow, I think. Let's try that again. Do like this Pouse a lot, but boy, at some points is it just a little left wanting really by its size more than anything else. I think is all. It's often just struggles a little bit too much with with some of the bigger tasks. Let's get that shut down. Be safe with myself here, Frank. I still need to come into this field and remove or retrieve that old unit there, that water tote that needs to get cleared out. And I'm desperately hoping I'm so pleased that we got the nitrogen on the ground previously, because we're not going to be on these fields anytime soon of any of the spring crops, so we need to pray and hope that we can get something happening there fairly soon, but we just need some dry weather. Fortunately, a lot of our land is on the top of a hill, or on the hillside there, so we should hopefully see some a little bit of frost coming soon through to help us out here. Now what we're probably going to do actually, that's obviously all the straw that we shipped in ourselves. We're going to take 4 bales back now. Take these 4 guys, because we'll put 2 into the mixed ration to start with, and then I think the other 2 we're just going to stick straight into the shed. Can't really see a great deal, but we'll just take it slowly, I suppose. So what you're working on, do let us know down below. Let me know what you're driving, what you're working in, what tasks you've got yourself going on with at the moment. Aside from keeping the animals clean, tidy, and well fed, that's about all we've got going on here right now. Which is giving me a chance to do a little bit of paperwork I need to do. We're about in the position where we can get back onto the field and do slurry if it wasn't so darn wet, so that's kind of hampering us a little bit, and I'm really hoping that's going to change soon. But yeah, it's nowhere Nothing in sight just yet, let's say that much. We're just going to continue up here. Let's take it nice and slow. I can't really see anything coming, so as long as they see me, we'll be okay. And over there we go. Oh, heavens. Good grief. Got a lot of milk in here that we need to get rid of as well. The tank is due back today for the first time in a while, purely because of the road conditions. So hopefully he'll get in and we'll get him done nice and quickly, because that's going to be paramount that that does happen. Okay, let's just stop here, put those down. Okay then. We're still doing alright actually, as far as our winter fodder goes. Touch wood at least, we're not doing too badly at all. Seem to be kind of covered. Hay's still looking great, that's for sure. Now what I'm going to do is just, whilst that's mixing over, we're just going to stick this into the shed. We'll get these unwrapped. Once Terry's finished in the parlour, he might just be able to get this all unwrapped and kicked around a little bit. Give them something to chew on with in the parlour there. And yeah, we've still got quite a few silage bales mixed up all across the yard, across the farm as well, so that is good news. We'll just leave these two here for now. And I'll come back for those. And leave that out of the way as well. Perfect stuff. Okay then. So like I say, we're just going to get these guys fed up first, and then we might, given the lack of good grazing ground down in the chicken yard there and the land down there, we might actually take a load of mixed ration down to the feeder as well, just to get those guys going. We'll have to go and check in on those as well. You've seen us go down there and do that quite a few times, so what we might well do actually is just leave that for now, because next thing we need to do is, it's all about machinery actually, so we'll give you a bit of an update and yeah, bring you up to speed with the decisions we've been making. But first, this is going to be the tire. And slowly, there's two bales behind me, but that's okay. Pull straight forward anyway. And like I say, usually it's made a little bit easier because we don't have to try and reverse in here, but we've got snow mounds everywhere, which has proven a small hindrance. There we go. Mixing over again for a little while. Let's just jump out. Whoop. Okay. Oh, I do love the pair of that old John Deere. There's nothing better. Stick those there for now as well. We'll get to those in just a moment. So we'll get these all fed up, and we're going to give the yard a bit of a scrape through. But then yeah, we should be looking good, and then we'll see how we're getting on from there really. Nice to have a Keaton feeder again, or just a diet feeder in general, but I do particularly love a good Keaton feeder, and it's a thing of beauty, this is. Really, really is. Does such a good job mixing everything up there, and it's just, yeah, a real thing to work with. And we can, at the moment there, we can get everything fed in one sitting at the moment up here. I have to fill it up again to go back down south, but yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world. It just means that, yeah, they get a good feed in one go. It does speed things up dramatically as well, actually, which is really important when you've got a lot of daily tasks to get on with. And there's a lot of moisture on the ground at the moment there, so in terms of making sure they get enough water, that's not a problem. Everywhere's soaking, really is. Sorely tempted to bring the cattle back in just to get them a bit of a breather more than anything else. Okay, as you can see, the dial's going down there. Just gonna reverse it back slowly but surely. So keep them going for a little bit longer. And you got that water pump fixed, so they can actually start getting some more water coming through there, but then after that we'll be good. Alright, so what we'll do is get the last loose ends tied up here. I want to go and then I'm going to take you for a bit of a drive in one of the machines. Have a look into, there's a few options that we've got lined up for it. We're going to pick one of those, one of them's finalised, just going to actually pick it up today. So we'll have a look into that in just a few moments with you. Okay, and folks, welcome back along. We are in the New Holland, we're in the T6 as you can well see, and we're saying goodbye to it as it goes. This has been with us now for a little over 19 months now, I think, not quite 2 years, and it's got about 2,500 hours on the clock, and yeah, we're gonna get rid of it. A couple of different things. I'm getting some really good service and some really good performance out of my fleet of John Deeres. This was a bit the odd one out really, and I wanted to. I can get some good value for this in its current state, so I'm going to trade it in. And I had a few discussions recently with a local dealer who was flirting around with the idea of being able to find some older John Deeres, looking in the region of the 2030 series, like I have at the moment, and which is doing us a world of service. I really can't fault them. So yeah, he went out there, he had a look around, found one. I went over to discuss the price. Now this one needs some work. It's nowhere near being done yet, but it's certainly on its way. So yeah, we had a good chat with the dealer, and we're just going to trade this one in, giving us a good price towards it. And we'll be interested to have a look. Now, like I say, there are a few changes that we need to make to the tractor we're picking up there. It's about the same size horsepower, maybe a little bit higher in all honesty. But yeah, there are a few things we'll need to do. And there's a few reasons behind why they're going to have to take place. But let's just get this guy parked up. We'll stick it down here out of the way for now. Knock off the beacons. Okay, so, well, there's two things here. First of all, we have bought a new bale shredder as well, so that is ours, that's coming home. As is this John Deere 6630. Now, you'll be aware that we have the John Deere 6820 back at home, and it's been phenomenal to me. It really has. Now, this is a younger sister, really, in all measures. Model is the next generation. It's got much fewer hours on the clock. My feet are getting wet in the snow here. But you can see it does have the Nokin tires on. This was once owned by the local council, and it was fitted with flail mower, amongst other things. So it did like a lot of things like verge mowing and that kind of thing. Fortunately, the dealer here has done a lot of touch-up work on it already. Resprayed the bonnet, replaced a few things, but there's a few other things I want to do. At some stage, replace the tires, take off these industrial tires, put ag tires on there, equip a low loader, front loader bracket, and some front mud guards, amongst other things as well. But it's going to be a secondary yard tractor, and also probably end up on the sprayer at some point as well. Does sound like the exhaust is something that we're going to have to look into getting swapped out sooner rather than later. But like I say, there's a few things that we want to do, and we will have a look into those later on. Over the course of the winter months like this, it's going to probably be stuck on either the bale shredder here, or indeed onto the feeder, for example. But yeah, I just wanted another John Deere, and these older John Deeres are really helping us out here. Oddly enough, that steering column's locked at the moment. That's one of the jobs that they didn't look into. I said I was going to, because they said the quote they were going to give me was a bit astronomical. So we're going to have a look into that one. Sounds incredible, I think you'll agree. We're going to get it back up to the yard anyway, where we'll have a bit of a better look into it there, see what we can do, start to make up a bit of a parts list as to what we need to swap out. But yeah, we've gone for another John Deere. We're now a full fleet of John Deeres, and I can't fault them. I really can't so far. A lot of people say when they get over kind of 3,500, 4,000 hours on the clock, you start to get problems with them, but I certainly haven't. The 7710 has given me nothing but good fortunes, so hopefully that will continue. And yeah, just an all-round solid tractor really at the moment, so hoping for the same from the 30 series. And yeah, it gives a little bit more functionality and a little bit more range. The New Holland and I, that particular range of New Hollands just didn't really get on. The older T6 we had was great, couldn't fault that one, but just didn't really like this one too much, and I don't know quite what it was. Terry was the same, just couldn't get behind it, so we opted for going back to greener pastures, and yeah, we'll be getting this one all functioning very shortly. What we might well do with that actually is see what we can do about the steering column soon, and then get a bale of straw put through on the shredder, because the cattle do need that, and it will help out a little bit. But yeah, very happy with it. Do let me know what you think, or what your thoughts are on the 30 series. If you've used them before, I'm very intrigued to know. And we'll, yeah, by all means, we're going to have a bit further of a play around with it and see how it gets on. Here we go here. What we'll likely do is park it up for now, and then we'll come back and have a bit of a look at it. We do need to go down to the chicken yard as well and make sure that the cattle are all fed up down there. Yeah, so ultimately, list of things to do: change the hubs and the tyres, get something a bit better on there. I want some slightly wider tyres on as well. We're not going to put front linkage on this one, so we'll get more weight on the front, but we are going to stick on a front loader bracket, that's for sure. That exhaust is sounding a little bit worn out in places, so we'll have to get that one replaced. Hydraulics on the back there look okay. We might see if we need to get a faster pump on though to get a better front linkage, front loader response, make it a little bit quicker there. That could be something that we look into. But yeah, ultimately, other than that, I think for the next few weeks it's going to stay on the bale shredder anyway. And then we'll see what else it can do. But yeah, looking forward to it. It'd be good to see if we can put this onto maybe the baler as well over the summer. See how that one ticks along. And then keep the 68 on the mowers there if it needs to be. So lots to do. Hopefully, if the weather kind of is kind to us, we'll be able to get on with some slurry soon, and even a bit of muck spreading, because I need, God knows I need to do both of those fairly quickly. So muck and slurry are starting to pile up left, right and centre, and we can't really get on, but that's a job that we'll look into focusing on soon as we can travel. That's all we need really, some good safe travel ground, and we'll take it from there. So for now though, we're going to leave it here. This is our new vehicle. Do let me know down below what you think of it, and we will come back to you later on in the week with an update, probably next week I would think at this stage. Well, hopefully all the snow's gone and we'll be able to get cracking. Until then though, have yourself a great day, enjoy what you're doing as always, and we'll see you later.